Well, hello everyone, and the Perkins Engineering YouTube channel is back. This is episode number 80, and we're wrapped to bring you another episode, and also really excited to have Chassis 13 back in our workshop. Before we get on with this episode, jump online. My Perkins Engineering hat's almost due for an update. This one's done a few kilometres, but jump online, perkinsengineering.com.au. We've still got plenty of hats. Our last year Peter Jansen retro hats are now being discounted to 20 bucks. So jump online. There's heaps of different stuff on there, parts, memorabilia, clothing, perkinsengineering.com.au. So check that out. Now this episode, like I said, we've got Chassis 13 here, Peter Brock's 1991 Bathurst Commodore, built by Perkins Engineering, back in the workshop. So massive thanks to Gary Rogers Motorsport, Rogers Engineering and Development. Squiddy and the fabrication team down there have done a fantastic job of all the fabrication work that was done to this car. So now that all the fabrication work's done, I actually took the car back to the blasters to tidy off some of the surface rust that developed. That was also on our donor car where we robbed some of the parts off, and then on some of our parts that got a bit of surface rust as well. So we've also, once we've got all that bodywork that we picked up at Queensland Raceway back here, we'll fit that all to the car, and then the body shell with all the bodywork fitted, ready to go. We'll go to the paint shop and get some of PPG's finest paint on there. So PPG, great supporters of Perkins Engineering, so we can't wait to get some PPG product onto this body shell. The first part of the body kit actually went on at Gary Rogers Motorsport, so we were able to get that sent down and fitted to our brand new old stock bonnet. So what I'm going to do, grab the phone as I do and film a little bit more of the fabrication work and the next steps. All right, so starting from the outside, like I said, we had a brand new old stock bonnet here, and we had the factory drawing for where that scoop needed to go, so that's all fitted. Our front guards, we've offered them up because they need to get cutouts for the air jack, as you can see here. So the air jack comes through there. So we had an existing Perkins Engineering sample, and we customised a little bit for this car because each guard and air jack position was a little bit different, although we actually had the drawings to show us exactly how far the air jack needed to sit off some of these datum points on each chassis, and they were a couple mil out. There was a drawing for chassis 12 and a drawing for chassis 13. So under here you can see where we've replaced the factory spinning. That's the original road car battery box. So that's all been carried out, and we'll have a look from the other side further in the video. We've got brand new doors on here. The brand new doors came off the brand new body shell we had as a donor car. It's got a couple little dents in it, but we'll be able to tidy them up when we get ready for paint. But still brand new doors, really hard to find, so we're pretty happy with those. And as you'll see inside, there's all the original floor from when we first got the car. You can see some of the Advantage blue still over here. So a lot of people were questioning the integrity of what we were doing, but yeah, all the original floor pan has been kept at the front here. Just welded up a few of the holes, the Swiss cheese that was developing, and cut out. You'll notice some of the roll cage there. There used to be a cross across here. We've gone back to the diagonal and removed the bars that weren't there in 1991. We'll keep going around the outside of the car first, and then we'll have another look inside. We've got the brand new quarters, and for those that follow our show or our YouTube episodes, will know the factory filler stays there and the cap goes on, but our Perkins Engineering proper fillers have been fitted to the quarter panels, swaged in nicely, all ready to go. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, brand new quarters on the back of the car. We've got new old stock boot lid, which was off the donor car as well. We'd had a bit of surface rust, but we've tidied that up, and it'll obviously get tidied up a bit further as we get closer to paint. And then again, new doors on the left-hand side. Really chuffed with our new doors. Like I said, they're pretty hard to find, so we're really wrapped about that. You can see from the other side, all the original driver's floor. The roll cage is now all original as per standard, and that's all the original tubs back in it, and I'll show you those in a moment, but that's all the roll cage as it was. Continue down here. This was the sill that was really badly damaged, so I'll show you. If we open this door quickly, you'll notice there, we've got Nice new sill section there. All the hinges and everything, doors have been fitted kind of properly. All that's a lot nicer than how it was before. And you'll see under here how the wheel tubs are done, going back to standard, and trying to keep a fair bit of the integrity of the original car. So really wrapped with this. We put the original seat bracket rails in, those 2 bits of RHS here and here. That's how the seat will mount to the car. Our guards here, we just cover up the antenna hole like that from the inside. It's probably one of the few areas it'll get a little bit of filler just to cover up that hole where the radio antenna is. But yeah, that's the outside of the car. And what I'll do is I'll pop up the bonnet and open up the doors and we'll check out the rest of the work we've done. All right, so under the bonnet, you can see our hole under there where the scoop goes, all that factory drawing, all the template, all the screw holes, all done 100% as it was back in the day. But what else do we do up the front here? People that will know, we replaced, so the front section's here. So that's all been replaced. The wheel tub, the wheel spinning has been replaced with all the factory stuff, and it's all back to original there off a new donor car. Kept the original towers, moved all the roll cage, so we've got all the original towers here, and all the roll cage is gone that was attached there afterwards. That wasn't there in 91. And you'll see we replaced all this section here as well. Keep that all nice and tidy. And yeah, you see there's sort of a bit of a join line through there. Yeah, very happy with how this has all come together. It's going to be fantastic once it gets a bit of paint on it. But like I said, our next job is fitting the bodywork. But let's check out the interior. So as you can see, yeah, a lot less roll cage tubing here now as we've got rid of the X. That's the original bar there, joining up to the roll cage tube that ran up the A-pillar. So all that original stuff there. There's factory Perkins seat mounts, a bit RH&S. We had an LP drawing to copy there, and then the seat gets mounted to those rails. And then you can see, yeah, the roll cage. We've put all the original roll cage in the back. We've gone for the road car van tubs, which is as per 1991. We had to put the firewall back in and replace that floor section over there. For those that were following closely will know that had an exhaust box in it, but VN Group A rules show you can't have that. So yeah, we've done quite a lot of work, mostly removing roll cage tubes, but also fitting these, roadie tubs back in it, if you like. It's quite a big job doing all that. So the team at GRM did a fantastic job putting those in. Yeah, we've done quite a lot of work underneath here. That's the tubs underneath from the inside. Probably should have filmed this one on the rotisserie. And then we put the third link back in. The factory VN third link goes in there with the Perkins reinforcement. So big bolts in there off the third arm. You see we put all that back in exactly how it was. So we're really wrapped with how all that's come together. Along with the third arm mounts, we've also got the original lower trailing arm mounts, which are how they were. Little bracket inside the factory bracket. So yeah, well, that's it for this episode. Still got a amount of work to do. Bit short on time, so keeping things pretty brief. Keen to get this body work on the car, thanks to Replicas up in Queensland. Bring you a few more photos of when I'm doing all that and putting it all together. Hopefully do a couple of videos. Obviously front bar, headlights, tail lights, rear bar, skirts. What else we got to put on? The boot lid, lip spoiler, if you like, and the quarter panel attachments. Side skirts, I think I touched on, rear door spats, things like that. So yeah, plenty to go on. We did keep a couple of souvenirs. A box of the roll cage tubing that we cut out. For, people going on about how we've cut out all the original bar work. This stuff was actually only added in 1994, I think. But I decided to keep it anyway because this has got the Cam's race sticker from 1999, so pretty cool. So we've got a box of box of old exhaust tube here off all the old roll cage cutouts. None of which was really the original stuff from 91. It was all when it was updated with the trailing arm boxes and everything now. So yeah, been busy, the guys and girls at GRM have done a fantastic job. They've been incredibly busy getting us to this point, and we're pressing on. Lots going on with the engine. Everything else is just about ready to fit to the car. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of progress happening in the coming months. So looking forward to bringing you more and more videos where and when we can. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the questions and comments on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. We try to get back to as many as we can, and appreciate the support and the interest that everyone has in what we do. So thank you very much. And don't forget, perkinsengineering.com.au. Cheers.